Good morning. It's 9 o'clock and 55 seconds. Right when I said the 55, I got distracted looking at some other stuff. Do an audio check here. Some other stuff. There we go. July 20th, 2023 on a Thursday. Good morning, everybody. And the issue, the question that keeps on giving, I'm going to go do a little bit more about Windows Spotlight because I came up with another piece of information I thought would be useful. And to remind myself of that, I actually sent myself another email. That's a thing that Dougs do. They send emails to each other. Oh, there you go. I still haven't fixed my picture-in-picture. And I was specifically to give Alice this idea. To see the welcome screen text, go ahead and log in and then right away go to the lock screen to get to the text items. But I came up with an even better idea, maybe, depends upon the person's circumstances, how they like to use their computer. Now, I'm assuming that Alice wants to see that like what you see thing to click on and the other two elements that are there on the Windows Spotlight screen when she starts the computer up. There is a way to do that. I figured it out. Some people aren't going to want to do this, though. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to switch over to Baby Beast. It's then picture-in-picture's not working there either, is it? No. All right. So you're seeing Baby Beast now, and I'm going to do Windows key D. That minimizes all currently open programs. So it takes you to the desktop. Windows key D, where D is for desktop. So, well, actually, let's go look first. Windows key L, let's lock it to remind you about the text items that we're interested in. Like the image that you see, and rain clouds gather over the mountains of the coastline. And then down here, one of the biggest lakes in Africa. So you get some information, and they come up with some really enjoyable pictures here. But how do you make that show up when you turn your computer on? Well, there is a way to do it. And that is to, now this is Windows 11, but same thing on Windows 10. The screen's going to look a little bit different, but you click on the Windows button and then click Power and then do Hibernate. So you have to have Hibernate on for this to work. So I'm going to let that hibernate, then I'll turn it back on. And I'll show you that those text elements are there if you have hibernated the computer. Because when you hibernate the computer, you're still logged into your account. So when it opens up, when you start your computer, it's not actually coming to the welcome screen. It's coming to the lock screen because you're still logged in as your user. So now, let's see, how do I want to do this? Oh, instead of going back to Big Beast Build and pressing the button, I'll go to my Alexa app. I wasn't talking to you. I don't want to give the verbal command because it turns out when I give the verbal command to turn off the power for Baby Beast, sometimes she just takes the first one on the list that sounds close to that, which is Big Beast. So if I gave a verbal command to turn off Baby Beast, Big Beast might turn off. So I'm going to hit the button here. Let's see, I got this one right here. It says Baby Beast right there. So I just press that, turns the power off for Baby Beast. I hear a little bit of a click, like a solenoid sound, and then I'll turn it back on. There, it's on, and it's going to take just a little bit for that to come alive, and I'll press that button as soon as I see an image over there, because otherwise you get, oh, there, oh, that's interesting. I'm not even seeing this on the monitor, and that is a thing that happens. Yeah, when I have the capture device connected, the capture device in this case picks up the startup messages. So here you saw it go straight to this Windows welcome screen when turning the computer on. If the computer was hibernated, then you would press the enter key and put in your PIN code or your password, whatever that you are working with. I think that's all I have to respond to today. I don't have any channel comments to respond to on stream. There were a couple kind comments from you folks, just with compliments about the show. And so I hearted those and gave the thumbs up to them. And I appreciate those. I like getting those, and they are encouraging to me, but I'm not going to read them out into the live stream. Now, let's go over to chat room. Brian Lightfoot's comment, I pinned it because I thought it was worthy of pinning. Also, what he put in his comment is, wow, Jennifer's got moves. He's referring to the trailer this morning. Coming up next, Chubby Checker and the Twist, and Brian Hayland with Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. And then there's another suggestion in here, but I'm going to show you. I made notes. It could happen. You never know which one I'm going to pick up on. In fact, this trailer that played today, let's go back. Oh, I can't play the music for you because I'll get a copyright notice for this live stream, and I don't want to do that. I don't mind the copyright notice for the trailers because they are short. Why a minute? Oh, the trailer. Yeah, it was the trailers for sale or rent. That was the one. I was having trouble remembering it, but that was a suggestion. Or somebody put that into chat, and I even made a comment during that live stream that I liked that song. So there you go. That trailer happened because somebody suggested it. There's Brian's Lightfoot comment. When you see these, when you have these pinned comments, if you want to read what's under it, because sometimes it covers the top there, you can click the 3-dot menu and I think you guys have an option here for dismissing that message. I don't have that option if I'm the one who created it. That's interesting. And there were other comments. People made comments even yesterday enjoying the trailer. And I did see those. Thank you. Tim Sal, cool trailer. Good morning, great trailer from Alice. How about Ray Stevens and the Streak? I also wrote that one down. And as indicated by Brian Lightfoot, I'm not sure what I would do with that. Bonus question, what are the names of the other two characters in the trailer besides Jennifer? We'll see if anybody comes up with those other names, because I have told them before. I have reported them before. Selden gives us a weather report. Unfortunately, I think there's a typo in the trailer's banner. 6th day should probably be 6 days in the trailer's banner. Oh, 6 days. Yeah, we're okay. I will check on that. Thank you, Selden. I will check on that. That's the ticker that scrolls across the screen. Steve Dodd, he says, great trailer. And he was one of the comments yesterday complimenting the trailer. Or was it in comments? I'm not sure. Somewhere he had another compliment, and thank you for that. In fact, I think he was the first one that commented. Alice will try the new method. Great. Shoot, missed the trailer from Ken Stout. I'll have that same one playing tomorrow. Also, I was wondering, is it possible, and actually I'll be scheduling it probably within an hour or two after today's live stream is over with. Alice, also I was wondering, is it possible to do remote connection on a Windows 10 computer to a Windows 11 laptop? I'm sure it is. I have not tested it, and basically you're saying, even Big Beast is Windows 10. I could do that remote connection to Windows 11 on Baby Beast. Laptop's not going to make any difference. And I'm sure you're referring to the Windows remote connection, which, man, I think I tried that out a long time ago. And are there differences with Windows 11? That's a good question. You know what? I will research that a little bit and perhaps report on that tomorrow. That's an interesting question. And I'd also like to just show how that's done, because, you know, I do all my remote connections through LogMe and Rescue. People saying hellos to each other. Yeah, it would be a chance for Doug to show his creativity. Yeah, for what to do with Jennifer on that teeny weeny polka dot bikini. Yeah, I don't know. I might experiment with that a little bit. Can someone post the link from the trailer if it's in your history? Yes, Bobby did it. Let's see. I'm not even, well, I already have, you know what? If you mute the audio on a YouTube video, the next tab you open will open with the audio muted. So I can click on this safely. And yeah, so that gets you to it, because, you know, Ken's not really a patient person, so he wanted the link. Give me the link, give me the link, give me the link. And I'm waiting here for that scroll thing to show. Ask questions, get answers, give answers, 6 days a week. Yeah, 6 days a week. Yep, that should be days. I will fix that in future videos. I'm not going to worry about going back to the prior trailers that I did. Won't be able to see it tomorrow as I am off the grid starting 0 dark 30 in the morning. Oh, that's right. He's going on his wild adventure. He and Lorna driving across the country, parking by the side of the road, rolling out sleeping bags and sleeping, and brewing coffee over a makeshift rock fireplace. Yeah, something like that I think they're doing. Kidding. Brian liked $2 surcharge to see the trailer after the fact. Randy Israel, you can't remote connect using RDP to Home Edition, but third-party tools work fine. Oh, that makes sense. Pretty sure Baby Beast is Windows 11 Pro. Yeah, Windows 11 Pro. So that should work. Alice, are you Windows 10, or the computer you want to connect to, is it a Pro version? Ken, the actual song you just attempted is 8 days a week by the Beatles. Duh. Yeah, I said 6 days a week. Yeah, you're right. Ken is going camping in Arkansas. No, planning Holiday Express to make me smarter. Mike says, enjoy your vacation. Standard Windows 11. So I'm presuming you mean it's Windows 11 Home that you want to connect to. So that tells us enough there that you're not going to be able to do that with remote desktop. But how about that thing about, now wait a minute, Windows 11 Home has got to do that support thing so that you can have a friend or relative help you with a computer. That's not really RDP, I don't think. I can't imagine that's not available for Home, because that feature is intended for amateurs to help amateurs, friends and relatives to be able to help others. So it's not intended for the pro office environment. So I'm wondering if that works. How about that? Who told us that RDP is not going to work? Yeah, you cannot remote connect using RDP, but that remote support for a friend or relative to be able to help, that's not really RDP, is it? Quick Assist works fine on Home, but requires a Microsoft account. All right. You could run TeamViewer on both, of course, from Jim. Alice says both PCs have a Microsoft account, and also AnyDesk, of course. And TeamViewer and AnyDesk, I believe, have free versions. Do they? Didn't one of those? I think it was TeamViewer. Yeah, the TeamViewer, I think, allows for non-commercial use. So if you do it very frequently, that could be a problem. So Alice, maybe Can you tell us a little bit more about those circumstances? Are you just trying to help somebody to get through a problem once in a great while? Or are you wanting to connect remotely on a regular basis to perform work, to actually use the computer? Give us a little more background. What's the purposes? Because that can make a big difference as to what would be the best way to go. I have not yet to check to see if there is a show for me to redirect to. So I'll go look for that, edit today's live show. 17 current viewers I see in the background there. Chat rate, what does that mean? 3 chat messages per minute? I'm muting for a moment. All right, the mute is over and I see my audio still showing. Redirect, add. Oh, Ken Stout has a happy birthday, Mom. And that is at what time? 9:30. Okay. So I will be ending the show on time today. I didn't see anybody come up with the names of the other characters. Oh, and by the way, let's go look at this. Brian Lightfoot said, what are the names of the other 2 characters in the trailer? Bang! Bang! You're wrong, Brian. That's wrong. Your question is wrong. What's wrong with that question? What are the names of the other how many characters in the trailer? You think there were 2 other characters in the trailer? Not right. Not right at all. Let's get back to it. Let's see. If I go to history, what do I do? Go here, home, and every time I go to do this, I'm poking around. Here it is. This was... No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, I'm in history. There it is. Okay, that's Cheers. Oh, I did play the trailer. That's the trailer for Cheers. Oh, well. Let's go back here and... Am I really going to have to go use the link? There. Bobby Warren gave this link. How many characters? Oh, that's not it. That's not the right one. No, that's Cheers. Oh, I'm not even showing it to you, am I? All right. Well, let's go this way. I'll get to it this way because I can go into videos and then... Oh, I can't even see it on videos because it's unlisted. I'm confused and don't know what I'm doing, so I'll have to go into... Here. I have to go in the studio to find it. Jeez, that was a bunch of hoops. How many characters are there other than Jennifer? Anybody got it? Anybody? Bueller? Nobody's... 3. Alice is right. There are 3 characters. Here's Jennifer in the blue dress. And then here's the second character. There's a third character. And over here on the laptop monitor is the third character. Quick Assist works fine. You can run TeamViewer on both PCs, Microsoft account. Let's get caught up here. AnyDesk. Alice, help someone with the problem once in a while to run updates on Windows 11, update games on Epic Games Store and EA Games. I will try that out. Free and useful remote app. Now, I want to know if it can be done within the operating system. I want to see how to do that rather than turning people to a third-party program, because amateurs who don't want to go install a different program on both computers, you could talk somebody over the phone to click on their screen for how to set up the remote support that's built into Windows. Bring back souvenirs. Alice says, thanks, everyone. One of them was rather small. I think Brian can be excused for not noticing. You should check the internet speed at every place you stay, then send Alex a postcard with the results. Alice says 3, yes. Ken Stout, 5, no. Well, do many confused Dougs count? Oh, that, well, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right there. I guess you're right with that, because you could count this one up here. But that's the only one. That's the only Doug on this trailer sitting up here on the top of that wall mount frame. So other than Jennifer, 1, 2, 3, 4 other characters. I count 4 if you include the tiny Doug. There you go. Alice says, thanks. Are both machines the same local network or in 2 locations? That's a good question, Alice. Are they in the same network? But I don't think you have to do that, do you? Help someone with the problem once in a while to run Windows 11. This sounds like it must be in a different building. Because if it's in the same building in her home, you could just walk to that computer and do it. Oh, no, it's on the same local network. All right. RDP would work if both were on the same local network. Yeah, to do it, if they're not on the same local network, then you have to deal with port forwarding on a router or some other way of accomplishing that. RAN Israel RDP works over the internet as well, as long as you have port forwarding enabled on your router. Gee, it sounds like I just said that. Install Quick Assist. Have to install also from Microsoft Store. So you have to install Quick Assist. Way too complicated for the home user. I'm assuming Jim is talking about installing Quick Assist, or no, port forwarding. I think he's referring to port forwarding. Yeah, because that's the last thing addressed to him. Yeah, that is too complicated for the home user, and I don't want to have a home user doing RDP. But yeah, I've many times thought that I want to figure out how that remote assist works. I guess that, or quick assist. I guess that's what it's called. And Alice says, I have quick assist on my Windows 10 PC. Not sure if it's on the Windows 11 laptop. Alice, have you already experienced quick assist? Have you already used it? Quick Assist is built in. See, I thought it was built in. I didn't know this part about having to install from the Microsoft Store. So I don't know which way that is. It looks like Zvi and Rand have different thoughts about that. Okay, and yes, here it is. Alice, yes, used many times with remote support from Windows. So Microsoft provided remote support to your computer while you're using Windows, and it wasn't a scam artist? Does that happen? Is that what you're saying, Alice? Did you actually have remote support from Microsoft? I didn't know that's a thing. I'd like to hear more about that experience if you did. I guess it could happen. I don't even try. Jeez. Around Israel, there's a new version available on the Microsoft Store. Ken says, getting here late has confused Doug. Check for a show from Ken the Stout. No. Oh, yes. I didn't find any show. Oh, maybe if he configured it. Where is that tab? If he configured it after I brought up this tab, maybe I have to refresh. But wait a minute, I did do Ken's show. Yeah, I already did that. Oh, that's right. So Ken wasn't here when I did that, because Ken doesn't really watch my shows. We all know that, right? Kidding. Coming back here. Zvi Manor, is this showing install Quick Assist? Give help. Get or give help with Quick Assist. Do you need help installing it? Still have problems with Quick Assist. So I'll keep that tab open for my little bit of research. A few times, and I pay for Word, etc. So I get to go to the front of the queue. All right, so she's had support a few times. And she goes to the front of the queue because she's, wait a minute, are you saying you pay for Microsoft Word, etc.? Everybody does. You can't really get that without paying for it, can you? Well, you can get if you don't activate it, you can use a limited version of it. And this link from Alice was, Remote Assistant with Easy Connect. Yeah, this is the one. I thought this was built in. Remote Assist. Allow remote assistance connections to this computer. Remote assistance. That may be different than Quick Assist. Are these different? This says easy, let's see. Problems with remote assistance and Easy Connect. This isn't called Quick Assist. I'm thinking those are different products with some different features or capabilities. Ken says it's a Premiere. Did you happen to see the thumbnail? I probably saw it, but it didn't register with me. Where do I get back here? Then if I go to Ken's channel, I should see the thumbnail here. I think it's on videos. Oh, oh, I think this photo was from when I accidentally had my stream running, but I don't remember that expression actually being on the video when I watched it in replay. By the way, the old remote assistance from the XP days is still available too, but yuck. It's 9:28. I got less than 2 minutes to go. How do I stall for time? Did I get all that? Premiere, almost says, here's another something from Alice. Contact Microsoft support, we're here to help. So you have to go through trying to get it through their web page here, I think is what she's saying. Then you have to go through this, sign in, and you can talk to an agent. Tim Sal, I've had remote support to my computer from Microsoft. Also, Ken, tell a Doug joke. Stall for 2 minutes. LOL. Yeah, because Doug's so good with jokes, he just has them flying off the top of his head. Let's see. Ken Stout is a smart person. Did anybody laugh? Poke the bear. Poke Ken Stout. I did? I did what? You did what? I don't know what you're saying you did. 30 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I guess I'll have to display my email address. You can send a question on computer topics, preferably that I can respond to during a live show. And you can also ask for the credentials if you want to join us on Zoom during the Saturday show. And I'm going to go ahead and end the show through the YouTube studio this time. Oh, Ken Stout says he laughed. That's what he did. There it is, ending stream. It's time. Bye.